Well, today, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is slamming President Trump's budget blueprint, calling it devastating for upstate New York and harmful to working families across the country. But House Republicans say Democrats are exaggerating. Our Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon, he's live tonight in D.C. to break down the debate from Capitol Hill. Brendan?
Hey there, Nick. Good evening. Well, the president's so-called skinny budget is really an outline of the administration's priorities for the next fiscal year. And this blueprint, this plan, gives lawmakers here on Capitol Hill an idea when they go about crafting the various spending bills on Capitol Hill. However, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calls the proposal a dagger to the heart of upstate New York.
The White House calls this their so-called skinny budget, but I have to say it's a fat slap in the face to upstate New York.
Today, New York Senator Chuck Schumer blasting President Trump's budget plan, warning it would slash critical programs New Yorkers rely on.
It completely eliminates LIHEAP, the federal program that helps seniors and families pay for their heating and cooling bills.
The cuts don't stop there. Schumer says the budget would gut $2.5 billion federal dollars from clean water programs and lead pipe removal efforts.
It would put the cost back on municipalities, meaning local taxpayers would have to pay the price for clean water.
The Senate Minority Leader also warning that similar cuts will impact opioid treatment as well as cancer and other medical research in the Empire State. Republicans say ongoing claims about cuts to vital programs and services are purely politics.
It's scare tactics, and it's basically Democrat politics 101. Lie, scare seniors, and try to derail your opposition in doing so.
As a member of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, Nick Langworthy helps oversee Medicaid policy and funding, a program Democrats warn will see big cuts.
I'm working hard to preserve Medicaid for those that need it the most. This program was created for pregnant women, children, the impoverished elderly, and those under the poverty line at 100%. We have to make sure that program is solid as a rock and preserved for that statutory requirement.
Although moving quickly, the budget process is still in its early stages, with many compromises expected to be made by both sides.
We also have to be able to get 218 votes on anything that we want to pass. It also has to be able to pass through the U.S. Senate and be something that President Trump agrees to.
And Nick, the president's so-called skinny budget also calls for cuts at the State Department, the IRS, as well as the Pentagon. There are Republicans here on Capitol Hill who have some serious objections with the plan because of those lower spending levels for the Department of Defense and because of those cuts for key energy programs like LIHEAP that we know is vital for so many people up in the Twin Tiers during those cold winters. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WENY News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Nick, back to you.